the conversation about grassroots, it made me think of something I've seen a lot in my work against gun violence. I got involved in politics because I survived the Parkland shooting. My classmates and I afterwards were told repeatedly that it was not going to be possible for us to create change because this is a Republican state in Florida. Nothing changes here. We were told this by the same pundits, pollsters, and consultants that were paid to bring our party to this point. But you know what we did? We didn't listen to them. We showed up by the thousands, and we actually raised the age to buy a gun in Florida, and we passed a red flag law that's been used over 19,000 times to disarm people and risk themselves and others.
Yes.
One of those times was for somebody that threatened to kill my own mother. I know the impact of what can happen when we do win as Democrats and when we pass our policies because we save lives and we improve lives. The reason why I'm running for this position, though, is because I think our party lacks a few things, but in particular, I think we lack courage and accountability.
Come on.
We spent the past 5 years plus saying that Donald Trump is the greatest threat to American democracy, and if he wins, everything is over and the world's over and nothing's ever going to be better and we're all screwed.
Makes
And then after he was elected, you know what I felt like I heard was some version of, well, guys, we tried our best.
Oh, hell no.
We'll see you again in 4 years. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a bunch of bullshit. Because the American people, although we care about them, they don't feel like we care about them.
That's right.
Because when there's something on the ballot, like a $15 minimum wage, oftentimes we're afraid to run on it.
That's right.
That's bullshit.
That is bullshit.
We need to run on it because I see it in states like Florida where it passes by plus 60 points.
That's right.
But guess what? Democrats continue to lose there, and it's because we aren't being authentic to who we are. We are running away from who we are. We're not here to fight for the billionaires. We're not here to fight for the corporations.
That's right.
We're here to fight for the people.
The
We need to
common
return
people.
it back to the people. Are you guys ready to do that?
That's right.
Yes.
Because I know that we can. Because I know when it comes to the grassroots stuff, the metaphor that I think of is that after Parkland, there were so many people that came to my school, and there was a memorial that was set up outside. It was a big grassy hill. It's South Florida. And there were so many people that came, all the grass died. And I've seen this time and time again. When I was in Buffalo, New York, after the white supremacists murdered people there, specifically for being black. That racism is not a mental illness, by the way.
Thank you.
I saw the same thing over and over again. But you know what happens too often? The media comes, they cover it, and they just cover it right back up with the same grass. But they don't address the soil underneath.
Hello.
I think it's time for us to break out. We need to till the soil and actually address what's underneath. Because what enables the grassroots to grow is good soil. That's what I want to focus on addressing here and making sure that we're delivering and having accountability when we do lose. And having somebody who says, okay, guys, we messed up. What are we going to do differently this time? And I think where that starts is delivering for working class people. And let's be clear, the working class is not a monolith,
That's right.
right? I think too often in our party when we say working class, we're thinking of